Okay, today I'm going to discuss about push-down automata. So the language is given that WCWR, where W, A and B hold star, where W I can take as ABB, where WR is BBA. So W is a string and WR is the reverse of the string. So this is my example string, where ABB, it has a middle point C and the reverse string behind BBA. So this is my input string. So ABB, C is considered as the midpoint, and BBA is the second half of the string, and ABB is the first half of the string. So the automata will start to read from A. So when it reads A, it will add A onto the stack. Then when it reads B, it will add B onto the stack. And when it reads another B, and will keep on adding B onto the stack. And when it reads C, the automata knows that it has reached the midpoint. So when it reads the B again, the B will be removed from the stack. And when it reads another B again, and the B will be removed from the stack. And when it reads A, and that A will be removed from the stack. So when the automata reads an epsilon, so shows an empty stack, so we make sure in our stack must have Z0. So when the input is empty and no more input, we expect the stack is empty and contains Z0. So it is belong to the language and it's palindrome. So now next, let me do the push down automata. So we have 4 states: current state, input symbol, top symbol, and change of the top symbol. So let me assume we start with Q0 and input symbol A with the top symbol Z0, which is empty, and it has state Q0 and A Z0. And the next state, it remains the same. So when it scan symbol A and it scan symbol B, the topmost symbol must be Z0 for the beginning of the scanning. So it pushes A to Z0, it pushes B to the Z0, and this is the state. So next, the state still remain Q0, and the input symbol may be A or maybe B, and the topmost symbol may be A or B, and also the input symbol may be A or B. So we have 4 stages in this, 4 different type of occurrence. So if the input symbol is A and the top symbol is A, the automata remains at the same Q0 and adds A to the stack. When it reads B and our topmost symbol is A, it adds B to the stack and becomes Q0 BA. And when it reads A and topmost symbol is B, and it adds A to the stack and Q0 AB. And when it reads B and the topmost symbol is B, Q0 BB. So when the automata reads and the current state remains the same, and when the automata reads C, we reads C, and the top symbol may be B, may be A, or can be A, can be B. Since it scans C, so the automata may know it has reached its midpoint. So there will be no operation occur. So it just remains the same QA, no operation occur, but the state changes to Q1. So Q1, A, Q1, B. So the next stage will be Q1. Okay. So when the symbol is input A or B, the topmost symbol must be A and B. So for when the input symbol is A, the topmost symbol must be A, so that we can cancel the both A and create an empty set epsilon. When the input is b, the top symbol must be b, so we can create another empty set epsilon. So the state doesn't change, still remain at q1. State doesn't change, still remain at q1. When the input symbol is epsilon, when the input symbol is epsilon, when the topmost symbol must be z0, shows empty stack, and we gonna reach the final state. Okay, we're gonna reach the final state, so the state changes to q2 and z0. So final state is reached, and final state is reached. So this is the instantaneous description of this push-down automata. And at q0, when the string a, b, b, c, b, b, a, at z0, when the topmost symbol is z0, when q0 b, b, the a is pushed to the stack, so it becomes a z0. When it's b, this b is pushed to the stack, it becomes b a z0, and in this phase this b is pushed into the stack and become b b a z0. And when it's c, there is no operation will be occurred, so remain as same as this b b a z0. And at q1, after c, this b will be cancelled by this b, this b will be cancelled by this b in this state, so it becomes b a z0. And over here, this b will cancel this b and becomes a z0. And when just left is a, and will be cancelled by this a and becomes the NPDA will scan an epsilon and becomes z0, final state. And we'll go to q2 state and remains the same, z0. Stack is empty, final state. Thus the input is palindrome. The string belongs to the language WCWR. So this is the transition diagram for this question. Thank you.